So after coming back to running from a few years hiatus, I finally did a 5K. We'll get to that soon, but first, let's go back about a year.
This was so hard to do. It's the first time I've been out jogging since last summer, and it's rough. Been sitting on the bench, catching my breath, taking a mid break before I go back. And it's beautiful out. It's hot as hell, but it's so hard. So I gotta get my stamina up. I need to do better. I'm not obsessed with timing. It's more about like my breathing, breath control, stuff that I'm like really bad at and I suck. It's just been downhill since COVID. I'm so proud of myself. I surpassed my goal for my jog this morning. I didn't think I could do it, but I did, and it's gorgeous.
I did several planes with Rena, fumbled a few times, had some health issues, but I always got right back to it. I started learning to balance my strength training with running, and it was really hard at first, I'm not even gonna lie. But eventually, I also started incorporating mobility sessions and Pilates, and I really tried my best to eat meals that not only fueled me, but that also didn't mess with my gut. I did all of that while working my big girl corporate job, navigating this rapidly changing acting industry, self-taping, and trying my best to keep my anxiety at bay. Now, was it easy? No, of course not. But was it worth it? Yeah, absolutely.
I decided to come out for an outdoor run at the park where the turkey trot is going to be. I've never ran outside before in the cold. It's my first time. I am layered up. I wanted to get used to being outside in the cold. I wanted to test my gear. I got this little headband ear warmer situation. I think they call this a neck goose. I don't know. My new fleece jacket from Old Navy, and I have another jacket underneath and then a base layer. I feel pretty good, to be honest with you, in terms of the cold. But I haven't been to this park in a really long time, and I've never ran here, so yeah, it was hard. I am so much slower outdoors than I am on the treadmill, so I did not finish this run, this 3-mile run, within the time frame that I was hoping, which means my 5K time is gonna be, I keep saying not to worry about the time. Like, I just want to do a 5K and get it in the books, do a race and finish it. But there's also this part of me that's like, girl, you've been training for over a year, you should be having like a better time. So I know I'm putting that pressure on myself to like finish this 5K within a certain time, but I have to remember my original goal was just to do it and finish it. And I know that the more that I run outdoors, I'll get better, but still. And there was this older gentleman on his walker. We passed by each other like 3 times. He was really nice, and by the 3rd time he was like, "You're doing great, good luck." I'm thinking to myself, thanks, old man. Shit, I'm trying. Wanna come with me on my race? Help me through it? Yeah, so I don't know the exact path for the race in this park. If it is around the perimeter, I did not do that because I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, so I'm gonna take my time to actually walk around that so I can get familiar with it. I don't think it's where I was just making loops within the interior part of the park, but I'm gonna do a proper loop now, just walking, so I can get familiar with where it is, where I think it'll be. And it's pretty nice outside and there's plenty of people out here, so let's see.
I cannot wait to get the rest of my running gear. I ended up ordering a thermal base layer, fleece pants, and a running belt because I just want to make sure I'm comfortable and I'm warm the day of the turkey trot. It's been really cold in the morning and this thing is at 9 o'clock in the morning. I want to be layered and comfortable and warm, but not feel like I have too many layers on and I feel too heavy and I can't move, like I'm restricted. I just want to feel comfortable. So I ordered that. I think it comes tomorrow. And I also ordered a couple of other things and I'll share that once I get it. But I'm just excited to have my running gear. Good morning, friends. It's Monday. I got my winter gear in and a few other things that I ordered. So let's do a quick little unboxing of some packages, all wellness, fitness related. I'm going in no particular order. One of them we already opened because I got electrolytes. We usually get Ultima, but my friend put me onto the fact that Amazon has FSA, HSA only approved products. And so I was like going through that list and this was on there. This one is new to me. I've seen it before, but like I've never tried it. This is Cure. I got the tropical punch flavor. This is an electrolyte drink mix. We typically order Ultima, but because this was on the HSA list, I wanted to try it out. So I got that. Let's get into my winter gear. First thing was, this was highly rated. I typically would not spend this much money on a single pair of socks. I think these were like $24. But they were highly rated and had really good reviews. This is the Smart Wool Merino Weather Run socks. This is what they look like. A lot of people were talking about how good they feel on the feet. They're very supportive. Like this feels a little bit like the toe area feels thicker as well as the heel area. So people were just talking about like how supported their feet felt and warm. I just got like one pair. And then I got two items from Awidos, this brand right here. Also, other than Bayleaf, this was like the second most rated brand, or items I should say. This is the thermal top. Wow, this is kind of thick. This is thicker than what I was thinking. Most base layers are, I wouldn't say thin, but just like not as thick as this. But this feels like it's gonna be super warm. I really like the stitching here on the side. I don't know if it's coming through on camera. And then inside is fleece. I'm showing you, like you can see. Wow. I'm really surprised at how this feels. I'm excited to try that on. I think that's definitely gonna keep me warm. I can just tell, I feel it. Okay, I got a pair of their fleece pants. This also feels exactly like the top. Ooh, this also had really great reviews. There's pockets on each side, which I really liked. And I don't know if they were internal pockets. I don't think so. I typically don't use any internal pockets, but wow, this feels so nice. I got them in a size large, should fit perfectly fine. I hope that even though it feels nice and thick, that they actually are comfortable and are warm. I think they will be though, because these feel completely different than my other fleece leggings. Like these feel like they're gonna be a little bit more supportive and provide that warmth. And the last thing that I got was a running belt, because I'm not gonna wear my running vest for a 5K in November. I'm not gonna bring like a ton of things with me, just my phone, maybe some blocks, and like my keys and like essentials. I was hesitant to always get a running belt because I just would always run with like my regular like bum bag type of pouch, and I never liked how that felt, but obviously a running belt is different. So this is what it looks like. I got it in the size small because based on the measurement, that's where I fit. So hopefully it's nice and tight and secure. What I liked about this one compared to other running belts is that there's a large pocket right here and then a separate small one. I don't like everything bunched in together because in the small one, I want to put like my keys, ID, the case for my JBLs. And then in the bigger pocket, I prefer to put my phone and the blocks so that I'm not digging through too many things, if that makes any sense. I just want things separate. My phone should be able to fit in here. Where is my phone? I should try it out. Please let this fit my phone. I have an old Galaxy Note 20, I think. So let's see. It should. In the pictures, and it seemed like it would fit. Oh yes, perfect. See? and then zip that up. And I still have some room in here. This is stretchy, this right here, and obviously you can adjust it. So I think the small was a really good way to go because I don't want anything that's like way too loose. And a lot of the reviews did say some of the other running belts, as you move, they kind of like loosen up, and so it's uncomfortable for them to always have to constantly like tighten it because they don't want something hanging and jiggling. So I like that. Anyways, that, my friends, is my mini haul. I'm so happy that I got my winter gear items. Oh wait, I just noticed something on the base layer. I didn't notice this in the pictures online, but there's a zipper on the side. Oh, I love that. It's a little zipper on the side, a little pocket. Not bad. I think I would probably feel better putting like, nah, I don't think I would put anything in there. I don't know. We'll see. It depends. I want to feel comfortable. That's my most important thing. That's my mini haul. Guys, I'm so excited. I am about to head out. I'm gonna go pick up my bib for tomorrow's 5K turkey trot. I am so excited. I got my number yesterday, and when I saw the number, I was like, whoa, like that's pretty high up there. So I clicked the link through. There are over 300 people registered for this thing. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like a very small, like local thing, like who's gonna come all the way uptown, but also it's the morning of Thanksgiving. I don't know why. I just was not thinking that it was gonna be that many people. But yeah, they added a day to pick up bibs before the race so that day of it's not too congested, which I appreciate because I want to get there at like a good time, but I didn't want to be there like overly early or anything. So I'm going to go now, and then when I come home, relax, cook some dinner for the boys so he has something for tomorrow, take out my clothes, make sure everything's prepped, do a mini packing because I'm going to head to Long Island right after, and I just want to make sure that like I'm not rushing tomorrow. But yeah, I'm excited, so let's head out. Got my bib and got caught in the rain on the way back home, but that's fine. Alright, so I'm getting ready, and the boy just called me, and he said it's very cold. I already knew it was gonna be cold because I checked the weather, but he said the wind is no joke. It is very, very cold. So originally, I was just gonna wear my fleece base layer, but I'm gonna put this on first, and then I'll put the base layer on top. And then I'll put my fleece jacket, wear my gaiter, wear my little ear head covering thingies. I have fleece leggings on and wool socks, so I'm hoping that that is enough. It's also so hot in this apartment, and I don't want to put all these layers on right now, but I know that I have to. I'm already sweating. Like my tits under my boobs are already sweaty. Okay, so it's 7:36. I just need to leave here at like 7:50, 7:55 so I can get there on time. I'm gonna try and snap some footage while I'm there. I'll try to do some on the trail, but honestly, I don't know because I don't know what to expect. All I know is it's gonna be very hilly and muddy. And very challenging for me because all of my training has been flat, and I've never done the trails at this park before. So I've been to the park. I've been to that park, but the hills, yeah, I've never been in those trails. So I don't know what to expect. So I want to try and be present and be in the moment. So if I don't have any footage during the 5K, I will definitely try to get something either right before or right after. So I'm going to finish getting ready, and I'll check back in later. Done race. I'm so happy I did it. It was super challenging. The hills were really hard. It was very muddy. It was very slippery. I honestly just took my time. I feel like I could have pushed a little bit more, but I didn't. Those hills were extremely steep. They were new to me. Everything was new to me, but it was a really good experience. I already got my race results, which is crazy. And you know, like I said, I wasn't worried about time. I did check it a few times, not gonna lie, but I wasn't trying to like, oh, I have to finish within a certain time. I was just proud of myself for doing it, and my goal was to train, get back into running, because I used to do it and loved it, and I'm just like slowly making my way back there. So my goal was just do a 5K, enjoy it. It was beautiful views, honestly gorgeous views. I cannot believe that this is my backyard, basically, sort of, kind of. I've never ventured into the damn trails. Like, are you kidding me? Anyways, I need to get ready and shower and head to Long Island, but I'm so proud of myself for doing this race. Maybe I'll do a quick little lessons of training and lessons of the race. I don't know. I'll have more words once I've like soaked it all in and like settled down.